want to be big titty golf GF. That is the fucking end game goal. That is it.
Yeah, there you go. It started.
Alright. Let me see this.
Sure, everything's like enchanted. All my weapons are charged and shit.
Fucking made cheese toasties this morning, and I was like wiping it down while it was still hot with like a damp sponge, and I fucking burnt like my top knuckle below my fingernails on like 2 of my fingers, and it's like.
Oh, that's so shit. I'm gonna spawn my companion in, but she is going to fucking die in every single pull that I do.
Alright, so how much trouble
Why
are
is
you
it
in?
still like Firewatch background?
What's this?
Like when I load into your stream, it hasn't loaded in properly. It shows Firewatch.
What the fuck?
Yeah, go to your YouTube and like I'll screenshot it.
Yeah.
I'll screenshot it for
Is
you.
it loaded up or is it still?
Yeah. It's loaded up, but the thumbnail is like Firewatch.
Oh, I don't know.
Here, I'll show you. Look into this.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? That's so random. I haven't actually checked. Is it live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's
You're all
by
live.
that's by Dark Elf.
Let's see.
And
Let's see if it
then
wants to load.
that's my poor companion that's gonna fucking die every fight.
I like it.
Let's get this going.
Oh my god, why are you taking so long to load, man? Why is my net being shit, man? What is this? There we go. You just open the door. You're in a loading screen. Oh, now I'm lagging again. Nice.
Yeah, you get to see my 10-year PS4 load screens. Yeah, good.
You're gonna be blown away eventually when you
Well,
can load into a
this
fucking
has
dungeon.
a PS5 edition with better like graphics and loading and ray tracing.
It would still
and
load
shit.
PS4 faster. It
I
would
know,
still
but
load
like
the PS4 faster.
the PS5 version of this game even looks insane.
Yeah, it'll literally take like if it takes you like a minute to load in, minute and a half to load into a dungeon, it'll take you like 15-20 seconds to load in.
Yeah, you'll see the amount like this back bar, my R1's in that like a shadow AoE that does damage. My L1's I put fire along the ground. Circle, triangle, and square are all self buffs. Square's like a little shadow dude that fights with me, and then R1's also an AoE. And then my ult as well. My ultimate is literally like a giant firestorm because I'm like a fire and shadow mage. So I just have like so much AoE damage. This first room's gonna be a bitch because I don't have my ult though. But pretty much this place just swarms enemies, and you just run a train, try and AoE bomb them.
Elder Scrolls Zombies.
Like, look at them all. This is only like a small pull as well, so... Oh, my bitch is about to die. I'm gonna try and grab as many as I can.
Oh, the stream keeps lagging.
Oh my god, I've pulled too much!
Having a rough time? I'm gonna have to like load it in fucking 144p or something. I don't know why my like PS4 internet, PS5 internet is so fucking good, but my phone is literally like struggling to run 480p. What?
You got a little Chinese phone though, don't you?
Yeah, it's like a $200 phone though.
Yeah, actually.
Not shit. It still works pretty well. But yeah, it's running at 144p.
Oh, my companion died at some point in this giant clusterfuck.
There we go. Now we're live.
Oh, that was a clusterfuck. You just missed like the big pull.
Oh, I see the bodies on the floor.
Oh, that's only a few. If you go back, it's like probably about 40 enemies that I just nuked then with my ult.
And are they strong, or are they just kind of like...
They are, because I'm
rough?
on the veteran version. If this was normal, they'd pretty much be one shot at my level, at my strength. Oh, we get to see a Bone Goliath. This is one of the first bosses. But I should be able to just nuke this guy. This guy pretty much just stands still and then spawns skeletons that walk towards him, and if they hit him, he heals. So it's not very bad.
It's like a Dark Souls fight where you're putting on all your buffs before you walk in.
Yeah.
Man, it almost looks like the game's like in like a 2 times speed. Like the way that it like looks. It looks like everything's just like going so fast.
What, like in the stream? Oh, my character
like, no,
moves.
like the animations.
My character in shit's moving really quick because I've got a ability that like it's called like time speed or something. It's one of the fucking trees. It's like a skill, and it pretty much makes me move and run faster and cast a little bit faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like you're just like doing everything quickly, like a lot quicker than it should be normally.
Yeah, this skill on my back bar, this one, I charge it up and it like it's like a 35-second buff, and it makes me like move really quick and fucking shoot fast. It also gives me like a increase to my crit damage. Right, I'll be able to get another big pull in a sec. Just make sure this is active. Actually, I think there's another mini boss here. Yeah, there is. I just used my ult. God damn. This one usually kills me. It's a giant firestorm. This guy usually kills me because his fucking heavy attack just hits like a truck for no reason. Oh, I just fucking freeze framed. Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
Poor bot. Alright, see if I can get this big fuck off pull.
Oh, did you just revive your
Companion? Yeah, she's gonna be dead like 90% of this.
Oh, I had seen your recut on my team.
You still play?
Yeah, I mean, I think he took a big break, but now he plays again.
I hope you're watching.
And he's just as bad as ever.
I don't mind Senor though, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he plays like dog shit though.
Ow, there's so much shit just shooting me in the back. Alright, I'm gonna turn around.
Jesus. Jesus! There's like at least 30-40 enemies right there.
My fucking frames are tanking hard. There's too many particle effects.
Oh my god. It's like it's not like even freezing, it's just stopping. It's just straight up stopping.
I'm just lucky that I've got my ult and all my... Pretty much this entire character is AoE burn. And the ultimate in this spawns like a giant firestorm that does like massive, like fucking massive damage.
Yeah, you should be able to mince this man, because that's like...
So if I get my ult in one of those pulls, I can like nearly one-shot the whole pool with my ult.
Yeah, it looks perfect for that arena. You just fucking just do damage to everyone. I reckon like a single target burst character would really struggle doing this.
Yeah. There's like, if you don't have self-healing or single target damage, you just can't do this. Especially vet, you need like a 4-man if you're single target damage. And this character is built for trials, which is like you need AoE and single target and self-healing, so it's like the perfect setup. This is like one of my best characters. I'll show you why this character is insane in a sec. Let's go with the mob. Just gonna stand here and let my firestorm burn this shit. Yeah, so this character has a mythic piece of gear, which is like some of the hardest shit in the game to get. You have to like go to different areas in the map and kill bosses and dungeon bosses and shit. And it's a RNG chance whether they'll drop a lead. And then you need 5 leads and then go around the map and find where that you dig them up. And then you combine them all into a mythic piece. And mythic pieces usually have like one insanely big buff and then one really big drawback. So like, I've got one on my tank that increases his health and defense by like 5,000, which is huge. But the drawback is that you can't block. And then this one is that any damage I do, and that's like literally any damage I do, I heal for 20% of the damage. Which is just,
But what's the drawback?
I can't be healed by teammates. So if I'm wearing this in a group, I can't be healed by the healer.
That's fine though if you're a solo.
Yeah, so this ring is like god tier for solo play, and yeah, it's just
insane.
It's insanely good. Like,
yeah,
and especially for a dungeon like this where 20% of any damage, and I'm throwing out like 8 AOE's, and it's not like one move. It's literally all of my AOE's will be proccing the 20% heal. So I'm getting
you just won't die. You just won't die.
Unless I run out of like magic to cast spells.
Then you just run away.
Alright, don't cry for mummy.
That's fucked. That's actually so strong.
It took ages to get. Like, I'm talking like a 4-hour grind. Killing different dungeon bosses. Killing different overland bosses. World events. Fucking, like, all the really hard shit. And then, even then, it was RNG, so I had to do it all, like... I had to do each boss, like, fucking 9 times until I got the lead drop. And then, once I had them all, I had to dig up the leads with the antiquities, which is kind of like, what's it called? Fucking like looking for bones and shit, like digging up relics.
Oh yeah, you showed me some of that before.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the firestorm. That way. Just shreds an AOE.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Is that damage all within that circle?
Yeah. It's not a massive circle, but if there's a lot of melee monsters, like enemies like this, they'll all run to me anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I could stand here and take full damage, but my ring will heal me up as long as my AoEs are active. And then my primary single target entity damage is my square move on this bar, and it's just like, it shoots like, it's called Swallow Soul. I'm pretty much like grabbing a bit of their soul. And what that does is, like, it does a fair chunk of damage, which is why it's spammable. It's cheap and easy to cast. So I usually do it to, like, burn down higher health enemies. And, but it also heals me for, like, the damage that I do against that enemy. So if I'm bursting
the damage of the ring.
Yeah, so, like, and it lasts for, like, 15 seconds, that debuff. So I'll put all my AoEs down and then shoot them, whoever the highest enemy target health is with that move, and then I'll heal as well for, like, even more. And then
is that even the best self-sustain in the game?
This build is like the second best self-sustain in the game.
I don't even know how you could get better than that.
Necromancers. So like the way this character struggles is that it doesn't have a lot of. Oh, it has a little bit how I've built it, but not insane amounts. But a lot of the time, this build will catch out if you run out of resource, like magic and stamina. And necromancers have absolutely insane magicka and stamina self-sustain. And same with like a few other classes. Like Templars are like literally, they've got a move that when you apply it on them, it gives you a move called Major Magic Steal. So all damage you do to the enemy will actually give you magic back. So you can just keep casting. And
so you literally just can't stop.
Yeah, and but they've got other drawbacks, like they've got like less self-healing. Nightblades, which is what I'm playing, like Shadow Magic, the magic variant has insanely good self-sustain. Oh, this boss takes fucking ages. It's like, this room has like 8 bosses in it, and they just spawn one at a time.
You have to burst them all. Oh wait, no, you just burst them one after another?
Yeah, and then at the end, the king stands up and they all spawn at once, and you have to kill them all at the same time. And they're all different, like one's a healer, one's a mage, one's a bow, one has like mobs, like wolves and shit. What's the stream quality like?
I mean, I'm
this dungeon
running
has
at
some pretty nice
144p.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that my end or phone?
No, that's my end.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was
my
gonna say,
end,
this
isn't it?
dungeon
That's
has
just
some
built
really,
in.
really nice lighting. Especially with a lot of my spells, because it's like shadow and fire magic. So it like really lights up the arena. I'll go first person, it's actually pretty fun going.
I'll try 720p. My net should be fine because I'm playing the game at like fucking 10 latency on my console. So it's like, I don't know, it's not my net. Otherwise, I'd be lagging and shit.
I want to turn my quest bar off, but I can't remember when.
Oh, there we go. Now I can run it high. Yeah, that's really nice blue lighting and shit.
I'm trying to figure out how I turn my quest bar off so I can actually just like clear up some of my UI. So you see what I mean about it? When you play this game in first person, it has a very like just actual Elder Scrolls vibe.
It's a bit disappointing that the new Elder Scrolls isn't coming to.
Yeah, it'll come to PC though. I'll probably just get it on that. I usually play Elder Scrolls on PC anyway. But you see like what I mean about the combat in this? When you actually go first person and use spells, it actually feels a lot like Elder Scrolls.
Other than the straight up like RPG, like kind of League of Legends, like bars at the bottom.
Yeah, but like it's like Elder Scrolls where you like in normal Elder Scrolls, especially Skyrim, you can only have one spell or one weapon active at a time.
Well, two max,
or you have the quick bar to quickly swap between. What this is pretty much just an extension of that, so I can have multiple spells to use.
That is like objectively better.
And like if I had that bar off, it would just feel like I'm casting freely. I've got a move on this character that when they get below a certain threshold, I think it's like 25%, it's called an execute ability, so you do like ramping up damage. And if I have that Swallow Soul move active on them, or even that ring I showed you, that move can hit for like 40k damage, which is absolutely insane, and I'll heal for 20% of that.
That's fine.
You'll see it, I literally throw like a spectral dagger at them, and it like, because the melee version is you go behind them and you stab them in the back with a blade, and it's like an execute. Oh my god, my fucking poor companion is just eating dog shit. I need to change my POV, it is very claustrophobic at the moment.
Oh, is there an FOV?
Yeah, you can. Like when you're first person.
I have that cranked up all the time.
Yeah. You can hard target it as well. Like if I hold R3 on this boss, you'll see there's now like a little outline on him. So that means like if I've got like 6 million mobs and like the boss, I can hard target the boss and all my single target entity damage will focus the boss, but then I can lay down my AoEs like normal.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's really nice for being able to like actually still target a boss.
This poor Rep 4 Centurion just got 3'd by me before, and he said, "Good fight, I got this," and I said, "Good fight, okay," and he's proceeding to still get fucked. This poor fella.
I know exactly what boss I'm gonna fucking struggle with in here. There's one a little bit later that's like it's just like 3 skeletons, and one's a mage and the other 2 are archers, but for some reason they just hit like a fucking truck. So if you can't kill one straight off the bat, like when all 3 are targeting you, they can just drop you instantly. For no reason, they just fucking came. Fuck, giant. Get the fuck away from me, giants came. I have a lot of magic on this character. It's like pretty much all magic effects. So there's like fucking, there's buffs that are like on my hands, fucking on my screen, like there's just buffs everywhere.
That's the thing with those kind of games. It's like if you don't really understand what's going on, it just looks like there is just so much fucking information on the screen. Like,
but it's kind of like Skyrim as well. It's more just like once you play and invest in the game, you figure it out. But it's like Skyrim. Like there's the amount of illusion buffs, but people just don't use shit like that because you have to rebind it, and unless you're on PC, it's just way too hard. Right, I might actually have to go third person because I need some situational awareness. I'll just grab them all together and just AoE bomb. But like I've got, what's that, 10 abilities on all of my bars, like all up I've got 10 abilities. I think 3 of them are AoEs, that like just big area of effects. I'll fucking cleave. One of them's a damage over time for one target, which just, like I shoot it at them and it just burns over time. And then I've got one primary attack, which is like my spammable one that I use. And then the rest of my fucking skills are literally just buffs of different types and sustain buffs and shit like that. Like I can, and like I'll show you how many fucking skills there are in this, like that you can choose from. So there's a lot of wriggle room for like playing the way you want.
Yeah, like really refining down how you want your character to like play and shit.
Yeah, and not only that, like, so like I'm playing a Nightblade, and every single class has 2 kind of main variables. You can either play stamina or magicka, and it's even the same as a sorcerer. You can play as a stamina sorcerer, and it has a lot more like physical attack spells and physical attack buffs. But like I'll go to my skill bar.
Is my stream behind? Oh, it's behind by a fucking minute. Yikes.
Is there a delay on the stream or?
Like a little bit, like just like a normal stream delay.
Ah, okay. Like, yeah, like 5 seconds.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like, front bar, it's literally like single target damage. That's a buff. That's my execute when shit gets low. That's a damage over time. That's an AoE. Back bar, it's literally like buff, 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 AoE, AoE, AoE. So my back bar, literally, I only swap to it to reapply buffs and reapply AoEs. And then I just sit on the front bar shooting like 2 or 3 skills. Ooh, some more enemies. I don't know how I missed these guys. Don't fear me, you pricks.
What are they, Zamba?
And yeah, like there's a bunch of different effects in this as well. Like you can be feared by enemies, you can be silenced, so that stops you from using abilities at all until you're out of the AoEs.
That would be fucking really annoying.
Yeah, the enemies throw slowing effects on the ground, AoE abilities, like there's a lot of like different enemy effects to juggle in this as well, which is good fun. And then like if you get feared, you have to do a breakout move, which is L2 R2, and it makes you like shout to try and break the effect. And then that uses stamina, so if you're in a thing that has a lot of fear moves, you want to have a fair bit of stamina pool, otherwise you're gonna keep like getting, and like if you take the whole fear length, you'll take a lot of damage and you can't really heal during that time.
And I will teach you to embrace death.
Actually, I want to see if I can take off the... I've got my muscle memory from my rotation down pack, so I'm going to take off all the UI so it looks cleaner. Because you can do that, you can literally just play this game like a Skyrim and just turn off all UI.
told me that Wampum should play like that.
Because that's the good thing about this. You could literally play this, and it would feel exactly like Elder Scrolls, like mainstream. Or you could go full MMO, have your cast times, bars, effects, zoom all the way out, third person. I'm trying to remember where.
Oh, let it go. Alright, I think it's time to use my brain a little bit now.
Oh, there we go. First person FOV.
Crank that up all the way.
Interface. Here we go. Quest tracker. That's what I wanted. How's that looking? A little bit better.
Hang on, this boy's got to cop it real quick.
Yeah, like, look back at the stream now and just tell me that just doesn't look like a fucking Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh, that looks exactly like Skyrim.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, or then,
it looks like a better Skyrim because you can actually change FOV.
yeah. Or and that's what I mean, like, you could go like that, or you could go like third person like this, zoom all the way out, have fucking all your active bars and buffs and go like full MMO. Like, and you can just change on the fly, like.
No, that looks actually like very nice. That looks like an actual like Elder Scrolls game.
And then yeah, now I can just quick cast, like, so it's like Elder Scrolls, but I can actually have more abilities.
That looks really good. Like, I imagine like a PS5 version of that would look insane.
Even like dodging, like I can roll and shit, like it has everything Elder Scrolls has. Just all the MMO aspect adds is more ability to cast on the fly because you got cast bars. That's it.
Did I just beat up? Just said, alright, you're too good, GG. It's like, unlucky, bro. Unlucky.
I can hear my companion just dying in the distance. Poor bitch.
That looks so nice with all the fucking HUD turned off.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That looks really nice. Like, I'd honestly like just like try and memorize.
And then like look at all the fucking
that.
enemies. Like this game just like this map just piffs them at you.
Literally playing the game fine, but it's not even like letting the stream. I'm tempted to like quickly go reset my net so I can just like sit in bed and watch the stream. I might actually do that. Alright, I'm watching the stream. Alright, I'll watch the stream. I'm gonna restart my net real quick.
Alright.
Alright. Goodbye, beautiful!
Try breaking free.
What's the last enemy? Oh, there. Join chat on your phone then. Or do you think that's what's chewing your bandwidth?
Summoning protection.
Rude just fucking fell down a hole.
I need aid.
I haven't really played first person. Yeah, I kind of do it every now and again, especially if I'm just doing like casual dungeons and shit. Like, it's good fun just going into like a first person and giving it a try. It's just entirely, because like I've got my action bar turned off, so I just need to actually remember what moves I've got on what rotation. But other than that, like it's good fun going solo, except for my fucking companion eating shit every 2 seconds in here.
Enemy is this way.
Oh, we're getting fucking slowed. Good thing as well, like literally just pressing down on the D-pad and I can go third person. Oh, he fucking was on the wrong bar. What can I? Oh, there we go. Big old update. Well, they just dropped the recent kind of expansion, which finishes off the kind of season that they've been running, which has been good. But in terms of graphics, I think graphic updates have only really did PS5 version, but this is PS4, what I'm running.
I really don't like your odds. Roll if you can.
It's gonna like alt burn all this. I know there is a mini boss here somewhere. Yeah, there she is.
Thinking things were too easy today.
This is the veteran version of this this dungeon's not super hard because it's kind of just like an XP grind. That's all I'm really doing. I'm trying to level up one of the abilities on my bar, so I'm just doing this quickly to try and burn through it. It's not super hard. There are dungeons that have like a lot more. Like if I was doing those particular dungeons vet, I'd have to go third person and have all my cooldown cycles on. This I can kind of do a little bit more casually, even though it is the veteran version. This is Vet Skyreach, but it's not that hard, to be honest. least I think it was vet. I did set my group thing to prioritize vet. But the normal version of this, I have noticed is fucking like that should be dead already with just my AoEs. Oh, too many skeletons.
Dig in. Don't let them separate us.
I am getting pretty close to the last boss, who I've never really done on the harder version of this, so he could actually fuck me. I know there can be a chest down here sometimes, but no, every time I come down here there's never a fucking chest. If you are curious, I am a Magic Nightblade. There's my bar set up. And gear wise, I'm not using anything crazy. Diamond's Victory, War Maiden, Balrog helmet, and then Pale Water ring. Actually, oh, as if this chick usually increases report whenever I read books. Oh, I fucking hate this boss.
The foolish watchers pledged their
Ow. Why do these pricks hurt so much? Oh, goodbye companion. She was doing so well as well. Just ate shit by one fucking fire mage. Just making sure my food buffs are active. Where'd my fucking... There she is.
This one helps you, yes?
I think there's like one more little bit of a run and then I'm at the final boss. can't target the Atronach. My companion despawned because I got out my merchant.
Ready when you are. Change of plans?
What have I got on this chick? Oh, she's got dual axes, that's right. I've got nothing better, I don't think, for her. Okay. That's right.
I forgot to mention, the needs warded this door, using their curious...
I like a lot of the lighting effects in this as well when you do certain spells. Like, you can see my fireballs lighting up the dark and shit like that. And, like, my AoEs will light up the ground as well. Yeah, so you saw that animation then where I kind of yelled out. That was because I was feared, crippled, or like stuck on the ground. And then you have to do that move to like kind of break that effect on you. And that costs stamina. So even as a magic player, you still kind of need a stamina pool for like breaking out of effects. Might as well just go first person. Ooh, AoE. Poor companion. I think she's died every single fucking fight I've gone to. Okay, she self-revived. That's nice. Nah, this is PS4, so potato graphics. That's also why I take like 10 years to load anything. The PS5 upgrade looks actually phenomenal. Like, cannot wait to get it. Bit of a frame dip. Right, I need to kill this guy quick because he just pisses out fucking mobs. This is the final boss. But I should be able to burn him pretty quick. He's pretty squishy, he just spawns a lot of ghosts. Like this. And they're all fucking slow as well, which is just a shit kicker. I think I'm dead here, I'm stunned and magicked out, yeah. Might have to go third person so I can actually see if there's an AoE effect on me. When you actually fucking have to try your rotation instead of going first person. Oh fuck.
Only the beginning. You have achieved nothing. I will return.
There's a new free-to-play fighter with Ultra Instinct Shaggy. What are you on about, Ethan? Okay, alright, that's the closest you can go. I'll go a random cash dungeon as well. I'm pretty sure the Undaunted event's out at the moment. So, that'll be always good. Bunch of people will be doing dungeons and shit, trying to get all the rare gear and motifs. Ow, frame dip. Yeah, so this is how you can tell I'm on a PS4. Stuck here watching this little bar load for like fucking solid 20 seconds.
I said, RK bless you, for the living will rest easier now that Vermeil is gone. But I sense something. I will remain here. Where necromancy is concerned, who can say what is possible? If Vermeil rises again, someone will need to take action.
Off we go.
So it's bad. What's the closest way shrine? Ooh, full damage.
Hang in there. I'll do something.
What was the Undaunted mission for this event? No, okay, that's easy as. Shit, I don't know if I've got a shrine in Stormhaven. Come on, someone be in Stormhaven. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, 100%. Slow loading's just more of an opportunity to talk with the lads. Oh, I've got plenty of time to talk then. Especially going into major cities. Fucking it takes ages on a PS4. And on top of that, I get some good chance to read all those valuable loading tips. Jesus, see what I mean about loading into a main city? Oof. players aren't even loading in. Actually, yes. Oh. This is also another issue, just fucking PS4 rendering. When you go into a high priority town where there's a lot of players, it just takes ages to either load NPCs or player models, because the PS4 is just like screeching out for me to kill it. Oh yeah, for sure, it's not nice, but I'm used to playing fucking... Who's the person I have to talk to, is it? A lot of games where like matchmaking, especially because I'm Australia, a lot of matchmaking in Australian games is just absolutely feral. I don't have my... Why have I not got quest icons on my bar? What the hell? No? Quest give all icons. I'm just gonna shove that on. Screw it. Yeah, there we go. Ah, it's been swarmed by players.
You must be here about unnotice. Well, Scamp, you either want to join the Undaunted, or you need instructions on how to wipe your arse. So, which is it? You here for the plunder? Undaunted plunder.
She kind of looks like my companion, this chick.
True,
Wow.
Scamp. We've gotten our share of lazy or incompetent recruits lately. I mean, who falls to the goblins in Fungal Grotto? Consider this an incentive for better blood to show them how it's done. The Alliance leaders sponsor us to clean out the corners of their realms, so we're flush with plunder. We're using it as incentive for those who can complete contracts, conquer crypts, something with the letter C. You in? Fabulous. If you already joined the organization, you know the drill. If not, or if you don't think you're quite ready yet, Bolgrul over there has contracts that will get you up to speed for a lesser cut. Good hunting, Scamp.
Oh, you literally have to talk to one of them. I thought I had to go to all three towns. I was like, oh god, they're on the other side of the map. Alright, let's go for a dungeon. I'm gonna be the guy that does a dungeon in first person, while my teammates are just dying around me in AoEs. Fuck, there's a lot of players here.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
So many sorcerers. Fucking pets are just everywhere. Yeah, I do like I was saying earlier, like every now and again, I just like going UI off, going first person, doing a dungeon, or just some kind of overland content. Or even just like, every now and again, I'll just turn off all UI, even chat, stuff like that, and just do like a whole DLC, or like a region expansion. And it is just like a whole different way to play ESO. Like it's so, like I've done the big, like I've done the 12-man trials, full UI, hardcore vet content, But then every now and again, it's good just to strip back and make it like a normal Elder Scrolls experience. And like this game looks fantastic, even for PS4. Going first person really actually makes you look around a lot more and take in a bit more of the environment instead of just like sprinting from A to B. And even like some of the casting effects and that in like first person, like there are unique like animations and that for the first person as well, which are nice. Like it plays just like an old Elder Scrolls game, just with more ability to piff out spells. Like I was saying, like I'd usually have my UI bar on, but I've played this character so much that my rotation's just like I know where my skills are, so I can kind of just muscle memory use it. If I was on one of my other characters, I'd probably have to have my skill bar on. The old DPS dungeon finder. I might put... no, I'll keep it on normal. Oh my god, that guy was lagging. Oh yeah, and like I said, like it's like playing an Elder Scrolls game if you play it like this. It's so easy just to lose track of time playing it in first person, especially if you're like stripping it all the way back, listening to voice acting. Like if I decide to do like the Black Heart of Skyrim DLC start to finish, it'd be so easy just to lose a whole weekend listening to all the voice acting, actually taking everything in. It's like a whole different game. It's actually fantastic. For DPS, it can kind of vary because I'm Australia, and it's an NA server that I'm on. It can being drawn into a boss fight. It can kind of vary. Like if I'm on the off time for Americans, like if they're all going to sleep, then it might take a little bit longer. But if I'm peak time, which is kind of like now, it's usually about fucking straight into a fight. 3 to 5 minutes is probably the most I'd get at peak hour. As a DPS, I might actually have to go first person. But, oh no, that's alright. I should be able to stay alive. I just need to take my Ring of the Pale Water off so my healer can heal me. Not taking cleave damage because the salamanders are on him. I might actually. Oh no! Alright, no. I'm gonna roleplay it. I will take Ring of the Pale Water off, but I'm gonna keep all my UI off. Let's see if I can do this without being too much of a hindrance towards my teammates. Yeah, it usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes peak time for PS4 NA. If I'm on my tank or my healer, it's like anything. It's just like a click and it's instant. These guys looking for chests. Yeah, they're gear farming. So what were you saying? You're on Xbox? Oh, yeah, what's the pop like on Xbox? Because, like, NA, obviously, if it's getting to late night for the Americans, when they all go to sleep, then, like, I'll usually be, like, at 8 PM for me, it's usually very quiet on the server, but in the mornings for me, when all the Americans are on at night, it's just packed, as you probably saw before. That would be nice if there was some kind of, like, console crossplay. That'd be cool, as just merge. But I just don't think they've got the money to kind of invest something like that for Zos. But like I said, like there's not really much of a population issue at the moment anyway, so crossplay would purely be quality of life more than anything. Yeah, yeah.
Lend me a hand here.
It's very much just like RNG. Like some days it might be instant, some days it'll take a little bit, but most time in peak season, like peak timing for the Americans, it'll usually be, yeah, like 1 to 5 minutes, 5 minutes tops. But yeah, once they all start going to bed, it can take a while. Unless I go to tank or healer, then it's instant still. It's just the DPS queue life. Yeah, true, the Game Pass. Especially with the next Elder Scrolls game being Xbox exclusive, like, there's going to be a massive kind of burgeoning fan base on Xbox, which, all good. But yeah, crossplay would be cool. I'd just say crossplay in any game, to be honest. PvP would be absolute rough titties if it was crossplay on this, because PC would just absolutely flog console, but other than that, like, it'd be pretty fun. I do play I do a little bit of PvP. I just cheese with a white werewolf. That's it. But yeah, dungeons I've never really had an issue. Especially if I'm just doing it for like transmute crystals, which is most of the time why I do it. I usually just go on my tank and my healer. Ow. This poor dude's just been on like low health for like a good like minute and a half. All good, man. Cheers for joining.
Watch what those fancy arrows I found can do. All right, I'm here. What'd I miss? Their leader said he's after the book.
Telstra
We
has
need to
Xbox
find
Series
it
X
before
come
he
across.
does.
Yeah, I'll have to just smash out another 1051 CP on a Xbox. It'd be easy though. This game's got its hooks in me.
Hey, up here. Look at this journal I just found. The writing is all strange scribbles.
You shall
I think
taste
I'll hold on to
ashes.
it. I saw that book burner just ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't really need anything from this dungeon. I think I've nearly filled out my entire sticker book. Oh, the frame chug.
The book isn't here. Burn this. Burn it all. Our Lord demands it.
You go. We must finish the job.
Oh, that's a
I
nice looking
evade
set.
his words.
You take care of Captain Important there. I'm after the fire mage.
He's just watching me like slowly walk towards him like a creep. Where's our fourth player? Oh, there he is. Yeah, let's just dump. Alt dump.
Breathe deep and choke on your own weakness.
Just disorientated myself. Oh, poor mud crabs. Oh, jibbed! Where? Alright, fine, I guess I'll fucking run all the way around. I'm just gonna aggro pull everything. Ah ha ha ha. Did they jump back down? Oh, they did, well. Oh, I forgot I don't have the Ring of the Pale Water on. That's entirely my fucking bad. I was like, why don't I get near healing? Actually, I don't even think we have a healer. I think he's just a low-level DPS that's fake healing. So I'm just gonna shove the ring on. It'll probably heal me more.
This power belongs to the true sword.
Poor DPS just got his shit slapped in. Tank's a Dragon Knight. I think our person that's cute as a healer is DPS, but that's fine. Other than our new guy, I feel like we're all able to keep alive.
Brimstone serpents, scour the earth. Creatures of flame, rend them limb from limb. I must not fail. Plastic from history.
A secret lair. It must be here. Keep them busy while I search.
My heart's fire forges this blade. Strike them down. Fiery wind, sear their flesh into coals. Heart's fire forges this blade. Strike them down. Creatures of flame, rend them limb from limb. Brimstone serpents, scour the earth.
Wow, the water geyser was inactive. Jibbed. That was a stupid death. I'll blame the first person. Go tank. Do your tank damage. Kill him 2k at a time. I didn't actually know these water geysers rotated. It actually wigged me out then.
Just symbols.
I'll blame the fact that I'm first person, my situational awareness. Oh yeah, good old Stormhaven's load screen. Love to see it. Two people in. You still in here, Ethan? Or have you shit the bed? No, Ethan's dead. In that case, I might end the stream. Cheers to the lurker that's sticking around at the moment. Have a good one, hot stuff.